Oh, very good evening, everyone. Let's wait 5 minutes so others can join.
Thank you.
Very good evening once again, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to ask you guys a few questions. Why are you guys here? Can anyone say me that? Come on, guys. Try to introduce yourself. Let's be confident and bold enough to speak so that we can be like. Anyone who would like to introduce themselves to the people? Like what you have done, why are you here, like what you have any prior understanding about Python. Anyone? It would be so much appreciated if someone speaks up. Give me a second. Or anyone? To do
Hello,
the call also helps. Yes. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
am I
Yes,
audible?
perfectly.
Okay. I'm looking for an internship program. I have just seen in LinkedIn.
Hmm.
And I'm very
Tell me your
excited.
name. Tell me
My,
your name, what you do, like, everything.
my name is Manthan.
Okay.
Hello.
What have you done? Why have you here? Like, what's the prior experience in Python? Like everything. Like, be free.
I have a basic knowledge of Python and I'm very excited to learn more and work with real-time projects.
Okay. Like, what's the kind of project you have done? Okay. No, anyone else? Come on, guys.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Ishwari. Yes.
My name is Ishwari. I'm studying final year BTech.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to be a web developer, full stack web developer.
Okay.
I have learned the front end tools. Now
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn the back end also.
Perfect.
As a part of summer internship in our college, I want
Mm-hmm.
to perform an internship. So I searched and asked many of my friends. They suggest this Infotech uh, solutions internship.
Okay. Perfect.
Uh, Previous internships I have done, but they didn't assign any uh, project like real working projects.
Mm-hmm.
They tell that Infotech will provide good projects and you will gain industrial knowledge.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. You're right. Anyone else is new to Python? Anyone? Like very new beginning to Python and very eager to learn about it. Found guys.
Good evening, sir. I'm Pranali Patil. I'm a BCS student. I have a basic
Right.
knowledge of a Python.
All right.
I want I want to improve my Python skills. So that's why I'm joining this.
Mhm. Like what you have done like so far in Python? Anything?
So your voice is not too clear.
Okay, I am audible now. Like what you have done so far in Python? Like what are the kind of things you know in Python? Even if it's like a very beginning, no issues. Anyone can tell me that.
Yes, sir. I'm a beginner.
Yes. All right. Come on, yes. One more. It would be very good for if someone says.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Um, so I'm Keshika. Good evening, all. I'm Keshika. I'm a recent graduate, a 2025 graduate. I've completed my electronics and communication engineering.
Mhm.
I have a keen interest in IT side. I've I myself learned some Python. I had few knowledge, but getting into an IT sector, I feel like I want some industrial exposure. How the project goes and how should I work
Mhm.
to it. So I've joined this internship to know more about how to work on the projects and how to combine with people to achieve the common goal.
Yes. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yes. It was some other one. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, perfectly.
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, perfectly.
Yes, sir. I want to say that I am currently pursuing my last year in my college in DSCIT. I have a
All right.
basic intermediate knowledge about Python. I know about Matplotlib and List, Django framework, and REST framework also. I have basic knowledge in all type of framework in Python.
Mm-hmm.
And I also created tools a package web portal using Django, like CRUD operation in that admin can create, upload, and delete the tools
All right.
that type.
Okay. Makes sense. One last before we begin is 6:15 already. One more.
Good evening, sir. Uh,
Yes.
Thank you for this opportunity, and all my friends, like they are going to work with me. So, hello, I'm Shubham Suryavanshi from Nasik. I'm currently pursuing BTech, specializing in robotics and automation. So, basically, I have joined this program just uh, just to gain knowledge about Python, like something deeper knowledge, which will help me in to program robots. Like, 'cause, there are robots which are mostly programmable when you use Python and CPP. So I have interest to learn Python. For that, I have joined this internship.
Okay, nice. Shubham, all right. One more. Someone gets very excited to each and one. Yes, Swati, if I'm not wrong. Anyone?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Aryan.
Good evening, sir. My name is Arvind Panda. I
Very
am a
good.
recent graduate in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I've done my engineering in computer science and engineering.
Automation
I
engineering.
have done
Okay.
computer science and engineering.
Okay.
I have done an internship in Herbala Academy about web development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have created a home inventory app using backend as Python, frontend as HTML, CSS, and database as MongoDB.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
So that's all right. Thank you guys for introducing yourself. All right. Okay. Hello and once again, each and everyone. Thank you for joining this session. So today is gonna be full introduction to Python. So if you already know about Python very well, again to keep in note that we have a beginners here, so who are like currently new to Python and want to learn about it. So we are going to be go like very slow from the very beginning, from the scratch. Like for those who don't know anything, for them you have to go in very scratch, like from the very beginning. Whether you are here to learn Python for the first time, or thinking of switching languages, or just curious what the very first about Python at all, you are absolutely in the right place. Today we are going to learn what is Python, not the like a reptile version, but the programming language. Although if you are afraid of snake, don't worry. This one's way more friendly. Won't bite you unless you forget your parentheses codes. So again, if you know people know how what is parentheses in Python, they'll get this joke. So we'll explore what Python is, how to install it, write our first program, and more. And yes, we'll have some quizzes in between. All right, let's go. Hope I'm perfectly audible. So, what is Python? Can anyone tell me what is Python? Like, what is Python according to you? Come on, let's be interactive. Let me say first one, like, I prefer someone who is like more bold all the time and just asks questions like, it's like seizing opportunity, whether it's just small or big. It's like when you're getting something and when you know it, you're keeping quiet, it will build a habit that when your opportunity knocks the door, you'll just stay quiet. So that's why we ask if everything starts by answer.
So can I answer, sir?
Yeah, please, you don't have to ask. Just tell me what's Python.
Python is a platform independent language, and also
Okay.
we can write code simpler than Java compared to Java and C++.
Yes, perfect. Perfect. You're right. So Python is a high-level interpreted programming language, but what does this mean? So it means that you don't have to writing like you don't have to know about a binary or even compile your code. So Python translate it for you line by line. Think of it like having a Google Translate for your computers. So Python is popular for one simple reason, it just makes sense. The syntax is very clear, it reads almost like English, and you don't need to write 50 lines of code to do a simple task. That's why it's used for everything from building websites to provide even AI in self-driving. So it's often first language people learn, and many stick with it because how versatile and powerful it is. Like uh, like how many of you know what are the things built in Python, like daily day-to-day things you use? Tell me one few things that is used in Python. Can anyone do that?
So it's used for web development.
Okay.
That it is used for developing an AI models.
All right.
It is used for software development, web development, machine learning, system scripting, like that.
Yes, perfect. So before we begin, we have to know about the Python creator. So Python was created by Guido van Rossum back in 1991. So he named it after Monty Python's, like it's a British comedy group because he wanted programming to be fun. That's why he gave a comedy name as a Monty Python. It's a like very old comedy club, like something like that. So his goal was to create a language that was very simple to read, simple to write, and powerful enough to solve real world problems. Some people call it object oriented problems. So fast forward today, Python is one of the most popular languages in the world. It powers companies like Google itself, Netflix, Instagram, and NASA also. Like if you're learning Python today, you have to know why and what company uses this. As I say, why, let's see why we are always using Python. It is more versatile. It can build websites, analyze data, write automation scripts, and even program robots. So it is a platform independent, as someone said. Can write it once, run it anywhere, and with tons of inbuilt libraries and very massive community. Python help is just a Google search away. So if you're asking why Python, maybe ask instead like why not Python. So as you can see in the screen, why choose Python is like everything. It's like for a very basic and very advanced language, it's just in your code. All right. A very quick quiz for you guys. Can you name me who created Python? I just said.
Guido van Rossum in
Video van
1990.
Rossum.
Good
All right.
answer.
All right, Len, then I feel I have your attention here. Perfect. Yeah. So Python supports multiple styles. Whether it's a procedural, object-oriented, and functional. So that means it doesn't force you into one way of thinking. You code how you want. It also has dynamic typing. You don't need to declare variable. Just write x is equal to y. Python knows that it is an integer. You don't have to say that 5 is an integer but not string. So it has dynamic tapping. And for memory management, Python handles for you. So you can focus on solving problems, not debugging memory leaks. That's like in some other C++ language. If I'm going too fast, let me not slow it down. So since the introduction session is going to be full theoretical, so bear with me. All right. For those who have not installed Python, so getting Python on a computer is very easy. Just visit python.org, download the latest version. And if you're a data science person, you might want to install Anaconda. It's like a Swiss Army knife for Python setups. But what I suggest is try VS Studio Code. It's way more best because it has Copilot in it. For Mac user, you can use Homebrew, or Linux user will probably already have Python in your code. So after you install it, open a terminal, command prompt, and type Python hyphen version so that it knows you have done with the path. So when installing, make sure you have installed with admin access and with the path. If it's not, no issue, but keep path. I'm pretty sure you guys already have it. If those who don't have it, give me raise the hands. I can wait a couple of minutes for them to wait. Yes, anyone have just I feel everyone has Python with this. If I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Yes, perfect. Again, IDEs. This is where you can write Python in almost any text editor, but some tools make it way more fun. IDs like PyCharm give you autocomplete, debugging, all kinds of bells and whistles. Whereas VS Code is my favorite because it's light, powerful, and free. And it has tons of inbuilt libraries also in there. And Jupyter notebooks also awesome for data analysis, especially when you want to mix code, notes, and charts together. So start with what feels easy. Like for myself, VS Code is pretty easy for you guys. You can just do it. So if you don't have VS Code, try to use it, or if you are okay with what you have, then it's fine. All right. Okay. That's if anyone wants to know how to install VSW, let me know. Right. Like we all know, it's a mantra like whatever language is taught, we are starting with hello world. Can anyone tell me why are we using hello world? There's a fun fact behind it. Can anyone tell me that? Come on, guys, make it fun. Or you can even make your own too. Sure. Okay. Guys, am I not out much like audible from my voice breaking? Anyone can control? Guys, am I perfectly audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, like I was saying, why hello world? Because they say when the first programming language was introduced, the developer of that language wanted to say hello to the world because sometimes in the communication we're so lacking that kind, right? That's why the hello world is came. Alright. So we can write our Python code like open whatever text editor you have text and just print hello world like what you have to see even save it and run like we just told the computer to say hello to the beginning of every code as well. The Python uses indentation instead of curly braces in some other language. So it forces clean code, no more opening and closing braces confusions. So also you can use hash for comments. It's like a sticky note to remind your future self what you were thinking when you were writing that code. All right. So moving to next. Like I was saying, in Python, we have indentation to define code blocks with enhanced readability for like more clean code. And Python has comment function where you can comment your thoughts like what this line of code does, what you have made the changes recently. So start with as simple for single line commands and triple quotes and double quotes for multi-line codes. You can use either one, no issues. Here we are data types. So Python has numbers, string, booleans, lists, tuples, and dictionaries. Lists are like grocery lists. Tuples are like unchangeable lists. Dictionaries are like real dictionaries with keys and values. Or else, can anyone tell me the distinction between what is the difference between list and a tuple?
List is mutable.
And tuple is
Immutable.
and boolean comes in true or false. It's like 0 and 1. And list tuples, dictionary key in value pairs, numbers is like number, strings in like a double quotes in character wise. So understanding the types of data in Python is very crucial because it's a very building block of what we have to learn, like what we are going to learn here. So if we are giving one, let's just say if we are giving a numbers and we are expecting floating values, so we have to declare the variable in the float way. So float is nothing but comes in decimal points. If we give integer and expecting floating value, it won't suffice. So we'll learn about this in coming session. No issues. It's just at the beginning here. So functions. So functions are blocks of code that do something useful. Like we can define them once, use them as many as we like. So for example, like he says, we are adding a default function and just add a and b. A and b is the parameters, and return is nothing but returns the value of or true a plus b to the default function. When it called, it will return the value. Yeah, so we are going to learn it in coming sessions. No issues if you don't know about this. So again, function is nothing but a block of code that we can make changes easily instead of changing each and everything. Like we can call it work anytime, anywhere, and upload instead of writing it again and again. Okay. Before we move ahead, does anyone have any clarification that needs to be clear? Anyone? Oh,
Yes, sir.
all right. Moving ahead. Python's control structures. The control structure are like brain of hard code. So how it works is, for example, we have conditional statements. We have if, for, while. So if statement comes with if, run this code. If not, this condition pass, else do this. Whereas for in the sense, whenever the for, okay, I'll show you a better example. We're going to have a little quiz here. Okay. I'll show you the if statement. For example, let's just say declaring age as 18 here. If guys, I want someone to correct me if I'm doing something wrong. All right. Age, yes. All right. Can you even tell me the output for this?
It will throw an error.
Error.
Error, sir.
Error.
Why is that? Why?
Error.
The age.
Python is case sensitive language. Age and this age is
Case sensitive, sir.
Age should be a small letter.
So
Perfect.
Python is case sensitive.
Case
Age is
sensitive.
capital letter.
Age is case
Yes.
sensitive.
So, like you all know, when we are declaring a variable, variables are case sensitive. All caps and small h doesn't mean the same value. So age is a like variables are case sensitive. We have to keep an eye on that. Now, if statement, if the age is below 18, print you are a minor. This line is key because age is not below 18, but it is 18 here exactly. Whereas if this statement does not get printed, else statement will get printed whether the first condition is not satisfied. So this is called conditional formatting, if else. Alright. Moving to for loop. We have a loop also here. So for loop is nothing but whatever the condition we have applied, that should be satisfied. For example, for I in range 5, print hello. Can anyone tell me the output?
Hello world will be printed
Hello
as
world
one.
5 times.
Hello world 5 times.
Hello world will be
Four
printed five
times.
times.
Why? Can you tell me why?
Because we have used
Because
loop
it is
here.
given of range.
Like it we have given the range of 5, so it will repeat the same sentence till range completed. Like it will
All right.
0 to 4 times.
Uh, what is the output for this?
Print
Okay,
four
perfect.
times. I think why is it's not
All right.
included.
Yeah, so how it works is it takes 0, index goes to 0. The output will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many values? The 5 values are here. So whereas if I want 5, I can say that whether I can just start with into 6, or start with 5, or 1, or do something like this. What will the output for this now?
1 to 4. It's print 1 to 4.
It will print 1 to 4.
Yes. We skip 0, starts with 1, and start values here. The book 11 starts with 1 but ends before 11, that is 10. Right. So for loop is nothing but to act as an index or a list or iterating a value one every time until it gets n. For example, iterating from 1 to 10 same time until 11 gets dissatisfied. Okay. And we have something called while loop. So while is nothing but while is true, do this. While keeping this as true, do this or do that. Now, can anyone tell me the output for this one?
Hello world 1 time.
Hello world
Okay,
one
anyone
time.
else?
It will print a hello world 1 time.
So it is like it goes on, like hello world will be printed many times.
It's called infinite loop.
Infinite, because until the condition gets satisfied, it'll get printed.
Yes. So what happens here is the condition is satisfied here while keeping it true. It will get printed all the time. Because until, for example, while let's just say I'm declaring one more variable as I is equal to 0, and I say here, well, I is less than 5. Now, can you even tell me the output?
It will print 4 times hello world and then loop completed, sir.
It'll print 5 times hello world.
It will print 5 times hello world when the condition I will become false and in the loop will terminate, sir.
It will print hello 5 times and then loop complete statement.
Perfect. Somerset 4 times. I have declared the value as 0 here. So 0 becomes 1, and then 2, and then 3, until it becomes 5 times. 4 becomes 5 times. Right. It's very glad to know that you guys know each and everything here. Again, curating that we are going to start from the very beginning for the beginners to learn. All right. Just like in life, things go wrong. So we can handle it as our fail, but our program should handle that also. That's what try and accept block gives. So trying something, but try with the statements of say try this code, but expect some error. So we have try except infinitive. Try is a statement where it says try if this error happens, instead of crashing the code, tell me that this error happened. And the final block is no matter whether it's running or the error occurs, the finally will print all the time here. And it also have else if statement also. We'll go to that we have a substitution for exception handling. So this way your code won't crash and can keep on running us because we know what's happened, what kind of error happened here. It's great for debug. So Python has modules and packages to organize code. Like if you want math function, just we can import math, or you can even make our own module and import it when needed. It's used in the name of like same something like that. For example, if you're doing a Selenium-based automation using web, you can import Selenium as WebDriver, or if you're using pandas, you can import pandas as PY. Or if you're using, let's just say, for file organizer project, I don't know if you know that. So if your project, we can put OS, we can put shuttle, we have a lot of kind of thing. We have a lot of modules and packages in Python, which is like pre-written code that allow us to reuse the functions of it just in a simple input package. So object-oriented program. Can anyone tell me what is object-oriented programming in very mean language?
In Java.
I didn't heard you. All right. Perfect. Like classes, it lets you create your own data types. Think of a class like a jar and objects like a cookie. So we are declaring class as a cookie and we are declaring a variable in that so that we can create an object based. So we learn that in our upcoming sessions. We have object-oriented programming in month 2, I guess. So in that we'll go there. So we can install libraries using pip install if you know, just like pip install numpy, pip install selenium, pip install for unplot modif, and we have everything kind of thing. So Python has very large libraries where we can just import in Go. It saves up time and brain power so that we don't have to use it. We have a lot of things inbuilt here. We just have to install using pip. We can install third-party libraries which will allow us to do our code it more easiest way. Python for data sets. I believe there more of the people are data analysis. So Python plus pandas is equal to data magic. People say that. We can add matplotlib or seaborn, like we have a beautiful charts now. And scikit-learn CI gives you machine learning tools. You can use we can actually train a computer to recognize cats, recognize charts, read it. So we learn about matplotlib, Seaborn, scikit-learn, environment session, and we're going to do a real life problem solving thinking. And for web development, can you even tell me what is a famous two web development framework? Sorry, what are those?
Django, Flask.
So
Okay.
Django and Flask.
Can you even tell me any descriptive about these two?
In both, sir, it uses model view structure edit by get and post request and HTML templates.
All right. Uh, can anyone tell me, like, if you use matplotlib or Seaborn, what will you use? What will you prefer? Like both are a good yeah, visualization, like for building a chart, for generating charts and other stuff. But one has one cons, pros and cons, like that, right? We'll discuss that later. So frameworks like Class and Django help you build web apps with just a few lines. You can create a blog of yourself, you can create a portfolio or even an API. So Django is for large scale application, but the Flask is for small case. So we learn about the both in coming sessions. So Flask is just for really using a, like a very little coding base, whereas Django is like a broader scenario based. In Python, we say whatever problems we have, we can just ask questions whether it's a GitHub or Stack Overflow. We have a lot of things. We have community. For example, if you want something, maybe like a thing which can make your code easier, you can just get it done from like a GitHub. People have done made a library only. People have done it in code on that. For example, if you want to create a Wikipedia or like a dictionary of your own, we have a thesaurus data built by some guy. Thesaurus, if you know what is thesaurus. Anyone know what is thesaurus?
So one word, but different mean. So
Exactly.
one word, different.
Perfect. Exactly. Perfect. So that's like people have made that versus you don't have to go through one again and again and do it. It has that you can just import it. So we have like GitHub, Stack Overflow where you can find a lot of things here. This is the best practice in Python. So we all know how to go. No issue. We just skip it fast. Careers. So Python open source for data analysis, for machine learning engineer, for backend developer, for automation engineer, automation tester, and list goes on. So like Python is just one thing, but in behind we have a lot of options. In Python, if you are good in Python and NumPy by Pandas library, data analysis for you. If you are good in the Django and Flask, web development for you. If you know the both, you can be a data scientist. If you are good in automation, you can be automation engineer using Selenium, you can do something. Or we have a lot of things where we can just eliminate people's work and just automate the task for you. All right. The Python is very beginner friendly, powerful, and fun. Whether you want to automate tasks, analyze lost data sets, or build the next very big app, Python just gives you the tool. So remember, like every pro coder was once a beginner. Like we have to keep our heart and mind there so that we can learn. All right. So before we wind up or anything, I'll give a couple of meanings for you guys to ask any doubts, any clarification about project or any solution or anything. It will be very appreciated. Can anyone tell me? And I agree that it was very theoretical base. Again, it's just interesting section. So again, for those beginners, no issues. You're in the very right place. You're going to learn from the very beginning. Right. Let's have a very quick, I mean, like a very quick style. So what symbol is used to comments in Python? Whether is it like a hyphen, hash, double quotes, anyone?
Hash.
Hash.
Hash will be used.
Hash.
Hash. Hash.
Okay. Or can anyone tell me if I declare yeah, if I declare a variable xyz and just write it there as double quote, something like a string based, will I able to convert that into a integer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It will be
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Guys, let me read that once again. This is a variable. Will I able to convert this into an integer?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No.
It is a string.
And why did I heard a lot of yes before, guys? Okay,
We
one
can
more
only
quiz.
convert
Same.
the number into integer.
Okay, what about this one?
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
can convert into
we can
integer.
convert it.
Was fine.
We can convert.
But that's a string, right?
We can typecast it, sir.
Typecast, yes. By using typecasting.
All right. Perfect, guys. Okay. Any question regarding anything? Please go ahead. Okay. Anyone has any have done any project with like automation project on Python? Anyone has done that? Or does anyone have made a simple web application using Python?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will you mind sharing what it is? Like it will be motivation for others.
Yes, I have created one tour package application by for code operation in that using Django.
Okay, how did you do that?
Sorry, sir.
How did you do that? Like what are the libraries did you use? What are the other things you use? Like what are the functionality of it? Don't worry, I'm not taking a while. I just want to know, like, curious about it, so that we can know, like, this can be done or something like that. All right, no issues. Any other question, people? Like any questions about anything before we start our beginning this first session, upcoming days? Okay, let's assure this just introduction session. It would have felt kind of boring for you guys. Again, for the beginner, we have beginners here. Again, for that, we have to consider them so that we are learning from the start, from the beginning, and as slow as possible. Regarding projects discussion, we'll have one more session where I'll be discussing projects, what to do, how to do it, and when to do it, all kind of other stuff. And then we are going to begin with our sessions from month one. All right. If you guys don't have any doubt, at least give me a thumbs up so that we can presume something out of it. right, perfect. I hope you guys keep maintaining the same interactiveness, conversation, and yes, I want this energy to be there. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Again, let's also leave it on be like we are going to be learning life problem solving things slowly, one by one, from very beginning, from the easy to moderate, and then we're going to advanced. All right. Perfect. Thank you guys for joining. Let's wind up. We'll meet in next session. Until then, have the rest of the evening great and take care of yourself, people. Thanks for joining. You can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank